Well, I've been driving around now for quite a while, and I'm trying to get this to run right. I've taken a bit of advice from a few people that are supposed to know everything. So far it hasn't really worked. It's very difficult trying to get advice from people, because a lot of people, professional people, don't want to be talking to you and giving you advice. They just want to be, making money. So when you ring someone up, like a professional shop or place, and you say, I want to take a bit of advice if you don't mind please, they're not very keen on doing it usually. So it took me quite a while to ring up a few people, and very reluctantly I got some help with this, trying to get it to tick over, because I found out a long while ago that they have like a relearn. They learn how to tick over, and if you disconnect the battery or if it goes flat, it don't like doing it. But I was doing it wrong. What you have to do is you have to disconnect the battery for 10 minutes, connect it up, then let it tick over for 10 minutes, and then go for a drive, and then stop it, and then start it up again and let it tick over, and then it should learn how to tick over again. But it ain't working, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here. We got quite a lot of stuff. I think that's mainly steam. It is quite nippy. It's the temperature's 2 degrees and it's raining quite a lot at the moment. So we'll find out how it's going to go. I've been sitting here ticking over now for, what's the time? I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes ticking over, and I've already had a drive. So we're not ticking over, by the way. I've got to have my foot on the throttle. If I don't have my foot on the throttle, it just dies. So I'm keeping it with my foot on the throttle at a place where it would usually be ticking over, which is about 800. So, oh well, we'll see how it goes. I did bring the GoPro to try and use the GoPro in here, but it won't stick on the windows, and I can't get it to stick anywhere. So, yeah. We've got tick over again. My foot ain't on the throttle. We're well away from the old throttle down now. We've got a bit of tick over. It's taken a while to get there. The old letting it tick over and all that didn't work. So I've been driving around now for, well, I've done I'll tell you how long I've done 7.4 miles. Because I put about 16 litres of petrol in there, which was £20, 20 quid's worth. And that got me up to just about half a tank. And I've done 7.4 miles. And it's taken, well, if you include the ticking over, it's ticking over for, if you add it all up, about 25 minutes ticking over here and there, 10-minute blocks and then a 5-minute block. And then I've done 7.4 miles in between there. So, but we're ticking over now, which is always a good sign. And as a whole, it sounds 10 times better than it did before. So we're all good there. I've had a quick look. I'm going to have another look. Hopefully it ain't, but I had a look a minute ago. And I would have thought that would have been sprayed. But it ain't leaking. I thought that was something good then. I thought that car was going to be something bloody good. I heard it come past, it went zoom. I was like, what was that? And when I looked, what was it? It was a brand new BMW. It was brand new. Not the fact that it's BMW, the fact that it's brand new means it's shit. Don't like new cars, really, man. I was hoping it would be something nice, but it weren't. Anyway, we're taking over, and we've got to take over. And it seems to be driving all right. I haven't found any issues with it driving yet. So I'm just going to keep driving. I'm just going to keep driving around. It's a shame I can't mount the old GoPro, really. Because I brung the GoPro. Where did I put it? I put it in that one. I think I put it in this one. I've got it in this bag. I've thrown the suction cup mount and everything. Oh, there's the microphone. But I tried to put it on that window, and well, it didn't really like it. It kept falling off. And I tried to put it on that one, but this suction cup doesn't allow for that, really. You can't really bend it at a suitable sort of way. So I may try and jimmy rig it up while I'm out. Why not? So I've been playing around with this little gadget here, and what it does, well, you can have loads of things on it. You can have your, whatever that is, you can have your RPM. We're currently ticking over at 850, 890. See, that's pretty good. We're on target for that. G-mate, I don't give a shit about that. Custom, I made this one. Spark Advance. The Spark, it tells you the Spark Advance and the air fuel ratio. Now the air fuel ratio is something interesting. I've just done a poll, and you'll see it in a minute, or you might see it before this. Yeah, you'll see it in a minute probably. And the biggest number that I saw on that one was 148 for the air fuel ratio. Now I don't know what they're supposed to be on this with this engine. I really don't, but I'm pretty sure 100. The biggest number that I saw on my own without filming it was 158. Now I don't know I don't know whether that's supposed to be like that or not yet. We've got an intake temperature of 13 degrees, which is pretty alright considering I've been driving around now for a few hours, and I was giving it some beans, as they say. So anyway, we got a ticking over. We got an air fuel ratio, an AFR of 5. Now I'm going to have a look up to try and find out what they should be, but I have had a quick look in advance before, and on the forums people are saying there should be about 13 when you're on full throttle. Well, mine's 158, man, so I don't know what's going on there then. I mean, this is a fairly reliable, it's not a professional thing, but it's fairly reliable, I would say. So I'm going to have to do a bit of research into that to try and find out what exactly it should be. I know we're running stupidly rich now. Well, we always were anyway, but I know we are running stupidly rich because of the smell. Still doesn't look like we've got any leak, which is a good thing. Still got plenty of steam though, but I'm not too worried about that. That's not exactly the end of the world. A little bit of steam here and there. You've got to expect a bit of steam anyway, really. The only things I need to get sorted out are the wheels, because the wheels have definitely seen better days. And those rust chips down there, we've got quite a bit of rust chips on the wheel arches there, they need to be sorted out. And there's another one on the bonnet. Oh, I got that bit of paint, some paint flicked off. When I was washing it, the paint come off, so now we've just got the primer. You can see how hot the bonnet is, because it's all dry on the hot bits. And we've got that little bit of rust that needs to be sorted out. That's where something come up and hit it. Yeah. So now that it seems to be running reasonable, I can go about getting them little things sorted out. Forgot to bring the old tripod. I was going to do a little thing, but now if I rev it, it should tick over afterwards. Alright, I'll take that back. There we go. Well, it has been doing it the whole time I was driving around anyway. We've still got a lot of steam coming out of there though. I don't know. I think a lot of that smoke. A lot of that smoke of it. I'm liking it. Fingers crossed. This is how it stays now. Itself off in a minute, won't be long. 1 minute 34 seconds. I need to sort out that misty light. That one seems to always get misted up. Seems to start to get a bit of moss growing in there now. One day we'll get around to fixing all the little bits. There's loads of little bits in here that will need to be sorted out. Bits and bobs here and there. One day we'll get around to them. See, we've got a bit of a spectator over there. Look, he likes it. sound is a sound that, oh, it's gone off. That sound is a sound that I could listen to all day long. It's a nice tickle. Nice lumpy eye. He didn't take very kindly to me filming him. I waved afterwards and he just went and rode off. Anyway, I was just about to go and I thought, well, I'll give it a little bit of a rev because it responds differently to what it used to. Now it's got the pressure that it needs, the fuel that it needs. That other pump was stupid. It seems to rev a lot better than it used to. And it smells incredibly rich. Like, look at this. I think we can safely say it's definitely running rich. A lot of that is steam because of where it's cold and all that. But definitely running rich. There's no doubt about it, and it stinks of unburnt fuel. But at least we're running. The next thing I need to do, I still can't go and get it mapped. I still need to get an ECU. That's what I need to do now before I can get it mapped. No place around here. I've rung all the places up that are local to me. I'm not going to travel a long way. And none of them will map a standard ECU. So the next thing I need to do is either buy a custom one, well not custom, buy an aftermarket one, such as an Omex or something like that, or get someone to make me one. Now there is a place close to me that does a lot of mapping, and they know the Mark 1 RS inside out, and they will make a custom ECU to how you want it. So they make me a custom one. The trouble is, they're a lot of money. So I've got a choice to make. I either leave it as it is, I go and buy one off the shelf and fit it myself, because they come with a base map so that you can start it up and you can drive it to get it to where you need it to go. I'll do that, or I just take it now, as it is now, to this place, save up a load of money, take it there as it is, tell them what I want in an ECU, like what features I want, and just let them get on with it and make the ECU and put it on and map it, and then it'll be done then, won't it? So I've got the choice, spend a load of money or spend a little bit less money, but do it a bit of a different way. I don't know yet, but it's running, it's bloody running. And I tried so hard for you lot. I tried so hard to get some actual things. I came out, it's pissing down. I come out and I forgot the tripod, so I couldn't even put the camera. I don't want to leave it on a wall, so I want to nick it. I couldn't do none of that. And then there's a load of gypsies racing their horses up and down the roads, so I couldn't even go up and down the roads I was going to go up and down. I don't know. But anyway, that's how it goes.